enjoys a good apple. There are thousands of kinds of apples. They have different flavors, colors, and sizes. And you've probably heard of some of the most common ones, like Granny Smith apples. They're a little bit tart and are really good for apple pie. Red Delicious apples are not tart at all and are especially sweet. Golden Delicious apples are sweet and juicy. McIntosh and Jonathan apples are softer and a little bit tart, but still have very good flavor. Which kind of apple is your favorite? Different people may prefer different kinds of apples, but there's one kind of apple that nobody likes to eat. Can you guess what that is? A rotten apple. Have you ever seen a rotten apple? It looks terrible. The skin may turn brown and there might be spots of mold growing on it. And if the apple is rotten enough, it becomes quite soft and hard to pick up. How could such a beautiful, sweet apple turn into something so ugly and terrible? Maybe a worm got inside it, or maybe the apple was kept in a place that wasn't cold enough. Whatever the reason, something that was very good turned into something very bad.
Did you know the same thing can happen to people too? Joash started out as a very good king. He listened to his uncle Jehoiada and chose to obey the 10 Commandments. He also raised a lot of money to repair God's temple. But later, after Uncle Jehoiada died, Joash chose to listen to the advice of people who didn't love God. Eventually, God sent Zechariah, the son of Jehoiada, to Joash with a message of warning. Joash didn't like God's message, so he had Zechariah killed. How terrible. Just like a beautiful sweet apple that becomes completely rotten, the boy king who started out so well loving and serving God eventually became wicked and killed God's prophets. Let's choose today that we will always listen to God's message and obey him.
Beware, brethren, let there be in any of you an evil heart of unbelief and departing from the living God. Hebrews 3:12. We must be careful not to turn away from God and become evil.